a member of the board of directors of the National Wrestling Alliance, and just an outstanding gentleman. I'm very proud to call him my friend, Mr. Paul Boesch.
Gordon, it's nice to be here, and I think I picked a particularly propitious day to be here because I was just talking with Bob Armstrong again about the alliance with Ole Anderson, and, I think Heenan has made a mistake. I think when you offer a man money to replace what he feels is his honor, and as rough and as rugged and as hard to get along with as Anderson has been, somewhere underneath that guy, he's got a line, and he won't go beyond it. Everybody has. He has one, too. And I think Heenan, in offering money, has stirred Anderson to the point where nothing would keep him from backing Armstrong all the way. That's the way I feel about it.
I think you're exactly right. I think it is important to note, too, as you said, that although I've never cared for the philosophy that Ole Anderson has used in professional wrestling, one has to admit that when he makes statements, he backs them up.
Yes, well, I have had, of course, proof in a business fashion with him and dealing with him in the past that he would stick with what he said, and he has stuck with it, and I don't think anything is going to budge him from his agreement with Bob Armstrong, particularly not Heenan now, and particularly not money.
I think that's an excellent point and well made by Mr. Paul Boesch. And I might just point out that during the next hour, we've got a lot of very, very exciting matches coming up. We're going to be seeing Mr. Wrestling #2, the North American Heavyweight Champion. Everything totally and completely. And Mr. Anderson, I will admit this, and Mr. Paul Boesch certainly verified the fact that you are a man of your word. No question about that.
I know he made a comment about the way I wrestled sometimes, and I know you certainly don't like it either. I can't do much about the past. I can't change that, but maybe I can change the future a little bit. I'll tell you something that's happened that I never really expected before. I've wrestled for a long time, and for instance, I've never been able to get on a microphone and be able to say anything out with a lot of people yelling and hollering and booing me. But I'll tell you, last night was the first time in my life that I ever felt that maybe there was a few people that were with me. There were some people that actually cheered me. There were some people that actually applauded for me. And I'll tell you the truth, it felt kind of good. I kind of liked it. And I don't mind. I like it. Let's hear it for a minute. I like it. So I told Armstrong, I said, you got something? I'm just going to help him out, all right? I'll be done in a second. It's the first time I ever really felt like maybe I have a few friends. Because a lot of time I didn't have anybody at all. Few friends? You have a few friends. Let me help you.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait just a minute, Bill Howard. And it is now Brannigan charging in there. And Brannigan apparently has brass knucks or something, and it is Ole Anderson catching Brannigan now, and we've got everything's broken loose here. Everything has broken loose here.
And you know what that was all about. But I'm going to tell you, Heenan, it ain't going to hurt. You send a lot of people out here to do your dirty work for you, Heenan, but it didn't work. Now we're standing right there and watch what happened. Ole the man took care of himself. I don't care how much money you pay, and he had a foreign object on his hand. Did you see what it was, Gordon? But it didn't get done, Heenan. It didn't get done, and it ain't going to get done. I tell you what, before I was after Cox and I was after Ladd. But Heenan, you're the one that's behind this. You can't fool me. The kid's got a couple of bucks in his pocket, got brass knuckles. You send these guys out here, you're running scared. Well, Friday night, you're going to be pretty scared. Because Friday, you're going to be right in this cage. Right here, locked up in this cage. You're going to be hanging over that ring. And we get done going through Cox and going through Ladd. They're going to let you down, let your body down. And we're going to open up that cage. And then we're going to beat your butt from one end to the other. Now, I told people, you can go by my word. And this is one time I'm giving it to everybody in the state of Georgia and the whole country. You come on Friday, because I promise you one thing. If the last thing I do, we're going to kick somebody from one end of that building down to the other. It's going to be Cox, and it's going to be Ladd, and then we're going to let Heenan down. We're going to let Heenan down from up there in that ceiling. I'm telling you what, I'm going to kick your son myself if I have to. Now you know exactly how I felt. You know how I felt about it all the time. You were in my shoes. Put it there.
You got it Friday night. You got it.
There you have it. Friday night at the Omni in Atlanta. Don't forget wrestling tonight in Carrollton.
Bob Armstrong and the rest of them. Nobody's going to kick me off the building. Bust the meat. Bust the back. Bust the back. I'm sick and tired. Sick and tired.
Calm yourself down. You can't get this man excited like this. It's sick. No good. Egg-sucking dog called Ole Anderson. He's a backstabber. Why was put out of the Marine Corps? Because he can fight long beside him. It's better than the Marine Corps. He was a backstabber in the Marine Corps. Now he's going to prove it. He's a backstabber in the world of professional wrestling. Got this man excited. Pushing him around. They're going to hoist him in the cage like he's an animal, like he's a criminal, like he's done something wrong.
He stands out here. He shakes hands. He tries to be friends with everybody. Oh, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of being accused. I'm sick of having my name slandered. I am up to here with Armstrong, and I'm up to here with Ole Anderson.
Now, let me tell you, you don't have to worry about a thing. I've already cleaned Georgia. I've run a lot of people out of here. Ole Anderson just decided to move himself right up to the top of the list.
Well,
right along with
Friday night. How would you like it? They're going to put me in that cage, pull me up to the ceiling, and then when they say they get done, then they're going to go in the cage. Both of them. You know what can happen to me? You think that's fair? No, it's not fair. I am sick and tired of it.
Calm yourself down, because I'm there. The killer is there. We can stop it all. Killer is the Georgia champion. I am the only man that holds two belts. The belt that Ole has, it belongs to me. Both belts, because he don't deserve to represent Georgia. And I will not put this belt on until I get both of those belts together. And going through you Friday night, Ole Anderson, and Armstrong's going to be there. When they let that cage down, Armstrong will be laying flat in the ring, and you get in there on his head and tap.
Well, I'll tell you something. If they think I planned something before, if they think I'm behind everything, then Friday night you wait and see. Friday night, my plan is going to own her. Nobody figure out Ole.
You know something, Gordon Solie? Ole Anderson, you showed the people not only of Georgia but of the world what kind of low-life dog you are. You know, Ernie Ladd took this man out of the gutter, a man that couldn't even win a match by himself. Ernie Ladd put you up above championship material, Ole Anderson, and what thanks does he get? He gets stabbed in the back. You know, a lot of things are happening around Georgia right now. Killer Carl Cox is on the rampage, the Georgia champion. And I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. Did you take a good look at Bob Armstrong's face? He looked like he got in a fight and got the worst in. And I think, in my mind, that on down the line, Bob Armstrong and Ole Anderson, it's not only going to be a few scratches on your face and a few black eyes. It's going to be a few teeth missing, a few bones broke, and Bobby Jaggers will be there to give it to you.
Thank you very much.
Time limit. Introducing first the European Tag Team Champions from France, weighing in at 240 pounds, Jacques Goulet. His partner from Macedonia, weighing in at 240 pounds, Chris Markov. Our opponent from Great Falls, Montana, weighing in at 222 pounds, Bret Hart. His partner from Macon, Georgia, weighing in at 200